teaching buildings presented by, apologies if I say your name incorrectly, Rongjing. You?
Yeah.
Well, the floor is yours.
Hello everyone. I'm going to talk about space utilization rate of teaching buildings. And my presentations have 5 parts: introduction to case studies, buildings 178 and 60, result research limitations, improvement suggestions, and conclusion. And for the introductions, I want to introduce some UK universities' conditions. Due to the numbers of international student studies in UK universities and the government limited investment, so we need to improve our space utilization rate, and this research can also enhance the university's financial management and reputation, and save energy consumptions and reduce carbon emissions. And so we suggest 2 buildings in Universities of Southampton, buildings 178 and building 60. You can see in these pictures, the figure 1 shows the floor plan of building 178, and we select 5 meeting rooms in it. In the level 3, we have 3 meeting rooms. You can see the red circles show the meeting room locations, and in the level 4, we have 1 meeting room at the right circles, and in the level 5, we have 1 meeting room in the same place. And for the building 60, you can see the 2 figures show the different floor plans. In the level 1, we have open study space, group working space, and in the level 2, we have open study space and meeting rooms, and or group working space. And for the buildings 178, the figures show the calculate process of it, and the first step is to calculate space utilizations, and the data we collect from the Outlook booking systems. The first, we can calculate the occupancy rate. Use these formulas. The formulas include duration hours and number of people, available hours, and the maximum rooms capacities. Available hours for each meeting room is 9 hours, and the capacities for the rooms is 6 people. And the duration hours we can know from the booking systems, and I assume each meetings attend people is 4 people. So we can calculate the occupancy rate, and for the frequency rate, we can know from the Outlook booking systems. So use these formulas, we can know the utilization rate. And the second step is to collect data from the sensors. The sensors, we can know the average utilizations for a week, and from the 2 different systems, we can know the Outlook booking systems only record Monday to Fridays data, but the sensors record from Mondays to Sundays. So the 2 days difference will cause errors. And the third step is use the formulas to calculate the error range is from 1% to 20%. And for the building 60s, we can use sensor software to automatically analyze the average occupancies. And you can see the sensor locations in building 60s. The figures show the open space sensors, and the 1 sensors can monitor 6 things. And the third figures show the cameras in the meeting rooms. The cameras can count the numbers of people. And for the result, I use 2 tables to show the results for the buildings 178 space utilization rate. We can compare the utilization rate from Outlook and from the sensors, and the average range you can say for the 3 meeting rooms, 3023, 4023, 5023 have a very high errors. So that means some people use it but not booking it before. And for the building 6 case, the occupancy rate is around 50%, and the peak occupancy rate can achieve 100%. For the level 1, the utilization rate is between 20% to 50%, and for the level 2, it's between 45% to 50%. So you can say that the level 2 occupancy rate is more concentrated. And the research limitations for the buildings 178, you can see in these pictures, you only have one sensor at the top of the meeting rooms. So but we don't know the where numbers of people attend this meeting. So we can compare other ways like recording the videos to know how many people attend these meetings. And for the second limitations is we only see one sensor at the top. So I suggest we can install another sensor outside the meeting rooms and one inside the meeting rooms. And for the buildings 178, a lack of specific classifications for each space. From the Outlook booking figures, we can note some meeting rooms frequencies will approach 0% in some times, and some meeting room is not approach 0%. So that means the primary users maybe it's not the researchers, it's the students, because the 0% also happens in the holidays and after the exam. And if we have enough money, we can update our device. And in the conclusions, for buildings 178, you can see the utilization rate have very big difference, and the 4023 is higher than 20%, but all the 5 meeting rooms utilization rate is very low. And for the building 6 case, I showed the all type of space, meeting room, open and closed space, utilization rate is around 50%, and sometimes is fluctuate between 0% to 50%. The 0% happened in the holidays and after the exams. But in the semesters, is also approach the peak occupancy rate is 100%. Thank you.